Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Friday Internet Marketing with me, Sage. I'm Sage. Hey, everybody. How's it going? It's great to see you all come in. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I might be too loud. I probably have said that before. But I always look forward to seeing you guys on Friday. I don't know. You just lift my spirits. You get me all excited, you know? It's awesome. It's awesome. So let me see here. Let me try, let me send an update here. Let's try this. Friday Internet Marketing is happening now with 3 exclamation points. Hey, happy Friday to you too. I bet that's Chris. If I had to guess, if I had one guess, I would guess that's Chris. But it's fantastic to see you, and you know, there's a lot of reasons. Friday, it is Chris. All right. You got a good number this week, 88.6, 400. Sounds like a lucky number. Heading to Great Wolf Lodge this weekend. It's President's Day. We're taking the niece, the kid. We're going to Great Wolf Lodge. It's always 80 degrees inside Great Wolf Lodge. You know, if you can't be in California, at least you can go into an indoor water park. So that should be fun. I can't wait. We're leaving tomorrow morning. So that's, it's always something to look forward to, but it's fantastic to see you guys. Have you heard about Pinterest? Hey, it's my dad too. Hey man, how's it going? Pinterest. I need to talk a minute with you guys about Pinterest. Are you guys pinning things? I'm kind of into this whole Pinterest thing. It's pretty sweet. It is yet another social media thing to, waste your time. So Pinterest, check it out. What it is a place where you can pin pictures, all right? So, oh, look, one new pin. Wonder what that means. Let's see. So you get a little, there's a little bookmark thing here that you add to your your browser. You add that to your browser. And then you find a cool picture and you pin it. You pin it to your, to your board, as they call it. And it is, if you're a visual person, highly addictive. I'm telling you, it's crazy. This is interesting. Just trying to figure it out, huh? Oh, well, good news, Chris. I'm so glad. Well, keep in mind that we're all trying to figure this out together for sure. It is quite new. I can tell you the word on the street is it is the fastest growing site that, to reach 10 million visitors. That seems to be the new thing now. Who can reach 10 million visitors the quickest? And now I think the winner goes to Pinterest. It was Google+, but now it's Pinterest. 97% of users are women. That's right, 97% are women. Women love Pinterest, and it's not technology women either. It's women who are into crafting, cooking, fashion, all sorts of their kids, And so what you do is you just go around and, so this is something look at this. So here, this is a, one of these high-end tents. So I need to pin that, as a matter of fact. So what I can do is I can like it, and I can repin it. And then I can say something like, this is my dream tent. And then I put it in a particular category. So like favorite places and spaces, I think I'll put it there. Okay? And I can pin it. And so now what's happened is I can go see it, and it is now in my area, and other people can like it, comment on it, and blah, 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 blah. And so, you've probably done this when you were maybe, a teenager. Maybe you even do it now, that you get like a little pin board and you copy pictures out of a magazine, or you tear them out of a magazine, you put them on a little pin board. That's exactly what this is. except it's online and it's very easy to do. So here are some of my favorite movie images that I've started to collect, and you know, and so people can repin them, they can like them, and so on and so forth. And so this is interesting because, like any kind of social media, it always has business connotations. And people will ask, you know, how can you use this in business? So the most obvious here is look at this gifts. So you can see there's gifts $1 to $20, $20 to $50, $500. Let's see what a $500 gift is, huh? Shall we? Shall we? Okay, so here are things, and the way I understand this is that people with e-commerce websites can come in here and tie their products into Pinterest, and they are attached by price. So look at this awesome, awesome wedding dress. More reasonable wedding dress. It's not quite $15,000. Uh-oh, here comes a sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I think am I allergic to the camera? I don't know. I don't know. But you can see here, so this is a straight up e-commerce thing. If you have products that you want to sell, why not pin them on Pinterest? Why not? And I'll tell you, if you have products that cater to women, I have to say you would probably be foolish to not be adopting a Pinterest strategy, or at least to be thinking about it. Look at how beautiful that is. A-line, scoop neckline, short length, organized satin, beading, embellishments. See, I've always wondered like why men wouldn't be into this. Because look, I mean, why wouldn't men be into fashion? It's just looking at beautiful women wearing beautiful clothes. I mean, it's awesome. Fashion is awesome. I fully support fashion. So at any rate, look at there's a $1,000 dress. That's interesting, right? Some interesting photographs. And may I say, interesting, beautiful. Oh, hey, Gabby. You're Chris's colleague. Awesome to have you here. It's a pleasure. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to Friday Internet Marketing. If anybody's new, I should say briefly that, hold on, let me adjust this camera. I don't like the way, not the one that you're looking at, but this is an open forum. You are welcome to ask any question, and we can address any topic. I usually have a little topic that I cover, and today I thought it would be Pinterest, you know, because everybody's been talking about it. I just recorded an interview or a discussion with a man by the name of John Haney on Pinterest. And so Pinterest is fresh in my mind, and I've been playing around with Pinterest. And, oh, Gabby's a Pinterest fan. Excellent. Okay, good. So, excellent. Well, Gabby, you do this. This is awesome. But you know, so the way it works is we usually talk about a topic, but I am more than happy to review a website with you. I am more than happy to address a product or service that you've looked into. I don't always have the answers, but if I know something about it, I will try my best to answer it. And so that's how it works. And you can feel free to post a question. It's on a first come, first serve. Just post it in the chat box there, and I will address the questions in the order in which they appear. So look at this one. Here's another one. Home. What is this? So look at that. It's like some sort of funky Simon Dale home. Look at that. I will be pinning that. See? I will repin that because I don't know. Why not? You know, and so this, you know, back to Pinterest. Pinterest is is going to have ramifications for most businesses if it continues to expand the way it is expanding now, and I don't see any reason why it would stop, because It's awesome. Okay, so let's say you're not a woman. How about cars? A lot of men like cars. You can browse cars. Oh wait, does this car have the matte black finish? Nope, maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking about painting my van matte black. I saw a car in matte black. It was awesome. Let's see this. Okay, let's see this. This is, what is this? I don't know. So, this is for anyone. It is gender neutral. It is for people that are visual people, I mean, but how can you not be visual? Look at that. Oh, such lines, such beauty, right? And so, I mean, you can pin anything up here. And so, but the interesting part of this is that this, I think, ups the ante for great pictures. Like, so we are, good question on Facebook. Yeah. So what we need to do here is you need to understand that you are going to have clients or customers or prospects that are into this, that are visual. And if you have beautiful pictures, it is very likely that they might pin one of your pictures to their board on Pinterest. And so just so you know, like, you come over here to gifts, you come to the $100 to $200 gift thing, and you can buy, I mean, it's tied right into the shopping cart. So this table here, this is an IKEA table, and it sends me right to the IKEA page. That's it. So I mean, you will be able, it at the very start has direct buying possibilities. So yeah, so I think you guys have actually figured this out. So it says, how's Pinterest related to Facebook? I know you can log in via Facebook. What's the business relationship between the two? Any revenue sharing, or does Facebook use it as a data mining tool? I do not know, Chris, about that one. I'm not sure. I'm not aware of some sort of financial commitment. I do know this, that Facebook allows anyone to log in using Facebook credentials. Like you'll find chat or discussion areas where you can comment on a blog, and you can log in via Facebook. So, and then also, I don't know if you've ever noticed this, but you will oftentimes find people that have logged into Yahoo News or Washington Post, and you'll see their articles posted in their Facebook stream. I have a feeling it's like that, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong that they do have some sort of intertwined relationship, but it could also be that Pinterest just wants to engage you in Facebook. So they also have a comment section. So that's right, Gabby. So this is interesting as well. When you come to Pinterest, you can see this picture, and you can comment on this. You could say, oh, cool, cool table, right? You can say that, or and so it allows you to comment on these pictures. And so let's see here, let's find one. Here's 10 likes and 1 comment on this car. So, this is maybe this guy's car. And so this PD guy says, cool. And, but it's gotten pinned and repinned and liked and so on, And then you can see here it's gotten 24 repins. And then you can see that you could follow these people here. I could follow HT. I could follow Vroom, so I can find things that I'm really into. I mean, incidentally, I'm not really a car person. I mean, they're beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I probably wouldn't be, wow. I wouldn't, this would not be my area, but I just brought this up because this is, I guess, a stereotypical male thing, right? I guess I can say that because I'm a man. I mean, men like cars. So and if they don't like cars, I'm sure they have guns, right? So my kid, actually, he's into guns. We on our trip back from San Diego with Indiana, we got him a. He said he could, he could pick out a magazine, and he picked out Guns and Ammo. So there you go. So there's a picture of some sort of video game. So so video games. Now that gets a little bit more into my area. So Halo, right? So Halo is a game that I used to play. I'm not playing right now, but I'm sure they have Halo pictures, and so I could like those. So I believe that anyone could be into this stuff. I don't honestly know what's going to come out of nudity. So you can see here, there's a pretty risque picture. I mean, they're not showing anything. It's just a very risque picture that you're seeing there, and so I wonder about that, how they're going to manage that, because I'm quite sure people would love to pin nude pictures of people, and I don't know. I just don't know how that will play out. I haven't looked at it honestly. So at any rate, now this is interesting. I typed in Halo, and I'm not getting anything about the game so far. I'm getting ice cream and I don't know, crazy stuff. Oh, there's the image of Halo, their logo. So there's one finally, but there's many other things. So you can see the impact of the non-gaming community in here, right? So yeah, and then Gabby says, my Pinterest stream loads right onto my Facebook wall. Right, so let's see how that works. Let's see if I can find mine. And then it says you can create a tab on your Facebook brand page for Pinterest if you don't want to post directly to your stream. So there's something interesting too. Let's see here. Let me see if I can, because I just pinned something. It's probably in here. Maybe I didn't, I don't know. Maybe I didn't pin anything. So it says recent activity. So there you can see my Pinterest activity over there. And then let's see, Pinterest, Facebook tab. Okay. So let's see how to easily add one here. 4 days ago, I'll give you guys this link. I haven't done this, but you could do this if you wanted. So let's see here. There is definitely a connection with so you can see it there. It's like there's an example here of it having a little tab for Pinterest. So you could do that if you didn't want it to come right into your stream. So that's very interesting, I think. That is, they are doing some really great savvy things. I feel like Pinterest has been very attentive to what has worked and not worked in social media, and they are catering to it very, very quickly. It is a private community. If you want a invitation from me, let me know. Actually, if you want to put your email in this chat window, I don't know if you want to do that. You can email me directly, sage@sagerock.com, or put it in this chat window, and I can invite you to Pinterest if you don't have an account. But I don't think it's that difficult at this point to get one. I mean, it didn't take me long to get my invitation to Pinterest. But if you want one, just let me know one way or another. You go on Facebook, on email, or in this chat window. I can be more than happy to invite you to that. But so here's the thing. What I want to talk to you about is a philosophical thing that is happening in the world. And what it is this. People are, your customers, your clients and prospects are deciding where they want to hang out, where they want to reside, and where they want to communicate. And you, as a business owner, have an option. You can go to where they are or not. And the risk of you not going where they are is that your competition will, you know. So let's say you're into the bridal industry, right? Maybe you sell bridal gowns, or you're in the cooking industry. You know, these are the big things, or the parenting industry. These are the big topics that you're seeing right now in Pinterest. For you to consciously say, Pinterest isn't for me, is would be a strange thing to say. How could you come over to Pinterest, you know, and say, I don't need to be here. You know, yeah, I sell, you know, wedding gowns. I sell, you know, high fashion. I sell any kind of fashion, but food, you know, nope. I don't need to be here. That would seem crazy to me, you know. And so we are, what I want to impress upon you is this, that social media is happening. It's happening like the phone happened, like TV happened, like the automobile happened. It is happening. And you can decide for yourself whether or not you will participate in it. How does a brand go about getting involved in Pinterest? I don't think they do yet. Does anybody know differently? Brands on Pinterest. I don't know. So let's see. Brand pages on Pinterest. So let's see. How to build your brand page on Pinterest. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. I will give you this article. It looks like it's probably good. Let's see. Because of its popularity, many brands are setting up profiles on the site as a new way. Okay, then they talk about what it is. So I guess you could, it appears to me, so you can read this article if you want. It appears to me that there is probably no negative ramifications of setting up a brand here. So it says, okay, so how do you set up an effective profile brand? Brands aren't allowed to just simply pin their products on the site, okay? Pinterest allows this in the terms of service, disallows this in the terms of, however, other users can pin the products because they aren't commercially motivated. Although the easy method isn't allowed, it is still possible to create an engaging Pinterest page with more creativity. I'll tell you how. Choose your brand's message. Before you set up your page, you want to think about what you want your Pinterest page to think about. Okay, if you have a blog, okay. So there's that. Many boards to fit different aspects of your brand. So, okay. It seems like you can set up a page here in Pinterest, but you cannot post products, I guess. Okay, so let's see. Let me see if I can find it here. Pinning, creating and managing your pin boards, commenting, linking to your blog or website. Okay, hold on. Help. Pin etiquette. Let's see what that is. Let's see if I can find anything about that. Be nice. Credit your sources. Avoid self-promotion. It's designed to curate and share things you love. Report objectionable content, so they're dealing with that. Okay, hold on. One more time. I think I remember something about not pinning your own stuff. Yeah. Okay, let me try one last article here. See if I can... okay. Let's see here. Top tips for brands on Pinterest. Mary Smith recommended this page. Let's see what Mary Smith, okay. Meaning, okay. So now that, okay, let me put this up here. Now that more and more brands and users are joining Pinterest, I wanted to bring you the ultimate guide to Pinterest with some top tips on how to improve your account and so on. Promote products with pricing information. Pinterest features a section on the site called Gifts, which contain information on product categories by price with links through to purchase. It's actually incredibly easy to get your products listed. When you're uploading a pin to your board, just make sure you include the price in your tags and your product will be pulled. Okay, so there it appears to me So you can see here, let me just get rid of my picture. So you can see here that this, it looks to me like you can do it, right? So you put in there, polka dot red Converse, Converse high, pound 45. So then it'll automatically, we pulled automatically into the gift section and the price is displayed. At the moment, gifts are only listed in dollars, but this will hopefully change as the site leaves beta. Add a follow button to your site. Pinterest has a few goodies. You can use your own site to help grow your followers. Add a pin it button to your site. You can encourage employees to pin their timeline. Pinterest recently added the option to add a pin to your timeline. That is a great way to build a visual awareness. Create group boards, so you can create group boards. So that would be interesting. If you're trying to build a community through your account, I'd recommend you make it open. To do this, you need to invite people to join your board and then select me and contributors to type in the name. That'd be fun. Contribute to group boards. Add an RSS feed to your board. You can generate an RSS feed to your account by using the following URL. You can then use this RSS feed on your Facebook page. Featured pins and so on. This is a good article. So I would recommend looking at this. You can pin videos. That's interesting. Reorder your board and so on. So I don't know. I have not consulted on a business with this yet, right? So I don't know. It seems like I'm finding conflicting information. It appears to me one article says you can't pin your own stuff, but this article said go ahead and pin your own stuff, I guess, right? It says, so it's actually incredibly easy to get your products listed in this section. When you're uploading a pin to your board, just make sure to include the price in your tags, and your products will be pulled into the gift section. So I guess you can do that. I don't know. I haven't done this. So I'm sorry. I don't know. Here's one of the answers. One of the things I don't know. I will need to figure this out. But if you are a business that would cater to this audience, I would definitely figure it out. The information is out here. So, okay, I'm dying to know. So let me go to, let me do help and gifts. Let me see if I can search like gifts. That's not good. These pictures are so awesome though. I just can't get enough. So, okay, let's see, press, help. Yeah, all right. I don't know. I'm not going to waste your time as I browse around here trying to find this. You can find it. Let me know if you run into problems. I'll probably look after this session and see. But what you should understand is this is for the visual person. And I encourage you not to think about this just as listing your products. Think about it as taking pictures of things that are happening in your life. It is a new way of creating connections to your customers and clients and prospects. That's what you're trying to do with all social media, is to create a connection. So put pictures in that are beautiful, that evoke emotion. It will have such a bigger impact than just posting up product all the time. People are getting tired of being sold. They want to trust the companies they work with, and they want to interact with them in meaningful ways, and Pinterest allows you to do it. So please check out Pinterest. It is fun and addictive and fun. Everything. All right, let's look at some things that I found of interest over the week here. Hold on, let's organize my window a little bit better for you. Okay, so here, I thought this article was interesting. This is the last article I put up here. This is an article on how to optimize your app store. So I'm in the process right now, as a matter of fact, of, let's see, how does that look? That looks okay. Of our company is creating a very addictive, yeah, right? Yep, and that's okay. I mean, I will say that if you love something, just work it. Work the scene and engage with your prospects and customers there. I mean, you definitely can get work. You can make business happen at a site like Pinterest. And if you love it, all the better. Become a Pinterest expert. Get people following you. You'll be a leader there. People will follow you there. I mean, it's great. So at any rate, what I would recommend, or I would like to suggest to you, that you will probably have an app someday. And so this is a cool article on how to optimize your app. So it appears it appears well in the App Store. And so, this is just a nice article on how to optimize that. And so if you have an app, I would recommend that you read that, just because, it's good stuff, All right, let's see here. What else? New version of Twitter, now on for everyone. I don't know if you have had this or not. I think I have had the new version for a little while. But so there are some interesting things, a few of the highlights here. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you can read this easier. It says, click some of the highlights. Click any tweet in your timeline to expand it to see photos, videos, retweets, and favorites. That's kind of a nice thing. Then I don't know, I haven't tried this. Twitter's shortcut. You can quickly close all expanded tweets by pressing L, as in Larry, on your keyboard. Connect is your way to keep conversations going. It's the place to see who has followed or mentioned you. So twitter.com shortcut GC, as in go connect, to jump to the connect tab. Discover lets you tap into a stream of useful and entertaining information. So, GD, go discover. Embed tweets on your website by copying and pasting one line of code. Take a tour of the new experience. So let's go over there and just see it. Let's check it out, okay? I haven't tried these, let's see, GC. I don't know. I mean, can I really do that? GC? Yeah, okay. I just typed GC. Then what is it? GD. So these are go discover. So it's G for go, and then D for discover, and C for connect. So now here I am in GD, right? So I can see my top stories. Dutch Prince hit by avalanche. Oh my. Anthony Shadid, I don't know who that is. Postscript, I don't know that. Safari, Google hit with FTC complaints, says circumventing Safari privacy features accidental. U.S. Capitol excludes feds arrest man allegedly heading to U.S. Capitol for suicide mission after sting investigation. Oof. Yeah, no wonder those are big stories. Okay, then I'm going to click GC for the connect button at the top. You see there? And you can see these are people that have followed me, have been talking with me recently. Oh, here's a quick little plug, I guess. If you are in Ohio or northeastern Ohio, I would love for you to come to Digital Akron next week. It's a free event, Digital Akron, and the Chief Marketing Officer of the Akron-Canton Airport is speaking at it. We are trying like heck, I tell you, to get this Digital Akron off the ground. It's meant to be a free resource for Akron businesses to learn about digital marketing. And I happen to know the people at the Akron-Canton Airport, and they are very supportive of the local business community. And so they agreed to speak. And I'm hoping that people show up. So far, I've gotten 7 people registered, so that is good. That is awesome. But I would love for you to come. It's free. It's sponsored by the Akron-Canton Airport. There's going to be free food, free drinks, blah, 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 blah. It's 4 to 5:30 Eastern Time. And the Akron-Canton Airport is so innovative. They are awesome. And you're going to just be in a round table where you get to talk to the chief marketing officer of a major airport. And that's something you don't get to do every day. So please come. Please come. I would love for you to come. Okay, so at any rate, it's good. These new interactive thingies going on at Twitter, it's cool, it's fine, whatever. Just something to consider. Twitter, everything is just changing. This internet world is nothing if not changing. Here is something that is happening in politics. I love following politics online, especially in a presidential year, because it's so wildly entertaining. So there is a site called Spreading Santorum, and it is a dirty, dirty site. I'm not going to go there because, we don't need to dirty up our Friday internet marketing now, do we? Just, go, if you want to see it, go to Google, type in Santorum, you will find it. And what you should understand is it beats out Rick Santorum's main website. Well, now, Romney has the same issue coming, a site inspired by the Spreading Santorum site, Spreading Romney, and it is a spoof site, and it is fast gaining on Mitt Romney's main site. This has to do with social media, okay? It has to do with social media because these people, their sites are ranking high because people are linking to them, liking them, and spreading them, okay? And they are gaining a lot of momentum. You must please realize that you live in a social world now. You live where everything is socialized. Just ask Susan G. Komen Foundation about it. I'm sure they'd be glad to tell you how their brand got socialized in a very unfortunate way. It is happening to everyone. Social is happening. It is not going away, and it will happen to your business if it hasn't happened yet. Hopefully it will happen in a good way. I like to do the negative stories just because they're scary and they are impactful. But internet, social, we spent a half hour on Pinterest, and that is all very positive, very, very positive. But for some reason, the positive stories don't oftentimes motivate people like the negative stories do, like, yeah, why don't you grow your bridal business on Pinterest? And people are like, yeah, I'm too busy. Or I could say, oh, well, by the way, everybody hates your bridal business on Facebook. And then suddenly you're like, oh my God. Then all of a sudden they're like social media experts, right? So, it's happening is what I'm saying to you, all right? And it's happening to Mitt Romney right now. Let's see, SEO audits that get results. This was, it's just a neat article that I liked because it was so transparent. It's by a competitor of ours. I don't think we've ever competed, but I loved it because they showed exactly how they run their search engine optimization audits. And transparency is another key word in today's business. Everybody wants to be transparent. Check this out. Will you check this out? There will be more smartphones than humans. Can you believe it? More smartphones than humans. I love it. I love it. Cracks me up. By the end of the year, people, the prediction for the future of smartphone growth makes some bold projections. By the end of this year, there could be more smartphones on the planet than humans. By 2016, there could be 10 billion smartphones. That's 1.4 mobile devices per capita. In this global mobile data traffic forecast, Cisco predicts that the solid chunk of growth will come from the Middle East and Africa with a compound annual growth rate of 104%, followed by Asia Pacific. What will people be doing with their smartphones? Cisco predicts that 2016 they will be sending texts, right? No, I don't know. From videos, increased 25-fold. It's funny, actually, to watch stats of what people do with their smartphones. It's things that they could do with their non-smartphones, like send texts or send a picture via text. But whatever. They think video. I will say I watch Netflix on my phone. It's awesome. So just very interesting. Be aware that you are moving into a mobile space. Think of it from your website's perspective. Does your website look okay on the web, mobile web? Implies that digital bandwidth will need to increase worldwide. Yes, it does. That's interesting, right? So it says mobile network connection speeds will increase as well, according to the company. That is going to be interesting. It used to be that we were really, multiple years back, there was a concern that we were going to bog down the internet. And I haven't heard that, worry recently. I don't know, in that .com bust. What we got out of that was a huge infrastructure of bandwidth. And so maybe, that's where that money went, was infrastructure. And so maybe that is going to keep us happy for a while. I don't know. But it'll be interesting. So according to Cisco, there will be an increase in connection speeds somehow. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what else? Pinterest, everything you wanted to know about 2012's hottest startup company. Okay, it's a good infographic. Let me give you the link. I know that we talked about Pinterest a lot, but I'll show you the article anyways because it's cool. It's cool. So let's see here. Okay, let me get. So it says here. 10 million milestone. Pinterest hit 10. It's coming. Okay, hold on. Pinterest hit 10 million U.S. monthly unique visitors faster than any independent site in history. In history, everybody. Dang, that is crazy, crazy talk. Nearly 12 million monthly unique visitors, over 10.4 million registered users. 9 million monthly Facebook connected users. Ladies love pinning. 97% of Facebook fans are women. Solid investment raised $37.5 million in funding since October 2011. Look at that. 16 employees. The fastest growing website in the world ever. 16 employees. Over 1/5 of that just means money. That's why people are investing in it, because it must scale brilliantly. Over 1/5 of Facebook connected users are on Pinterest daily, which is more than 2 million members. Daily users have increased by more than 145% since the start of 2012. Pinterest is generating more referral traffic to websites than YouTube, Google+, and LinkedIn combined. It is sending traffic to websites, everybody. That's what you should understand. Beautiful, beautiful. So what I'm going to do is, I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to click my pin it button, and I am going to pin this. And I will put it in Internet Marketing, Pinterest infographic. I will pin it. There you go. And it's as easy as that. That's how you pin it. And I could tweet this if I want. Sure, why not, right? What do I care? Let's share it with the world. So there we go. And I can press tweet, and it will tweet, and I will send it out to the world. Okay, good, 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 good. So that's the beauty of Pinterest, is it is so incredibly easy. Okay, and fun. Easy and fun. How can you beat that? Oh, look at this. Twitter breaks news of Whitney Houston 27 minutes before the press. I wanted to bring this up. Not so much about Whitney Houston. I'm sorry she's dead. I don't know much about Whitney Houston other than she's dead, and I'm sorry about that. But that's not why I wanted to talk to you about that. What I wanted you to understand is that news is breaking faster on Twitter. And what that means is that if the media is not careful, they are going to become irrelevant faster than they already are. 27 minutes before mainstream media broke the news of Whitney Houston's death on Saturday night, the story was on Twitter, reported by a man who tweeted the news out to his 14 followers. Can you believe that? 14 followers. A tweet sent at 4:57 p.m. from the Associated Press that confirmed Whitney's death by citing the publicist was retweeted more than 10,000 times. However, the first tweet to reveal the news was sent at 4:30 p.m. and was only retweeted once. My sources say Whitney Houston found dead in Beverly Hills Hotel, not in the news yet. 14 people learned that. And then, it's just very interesting that this is going on. And it's interesting because this isn't the first time news a large-scale death announcement was first reported on Twitter. A computer programmer in Pakistan inadvertently live tweeted the military raid on the Osama bin Laden compound. He wrote, "Helicopter hovering over Abbottabad at 1 a.m. is a rare event," Athar wrote. His message later received global media attention following the news of bin Laden's death. So we are probably going to see more and more of this. And it's just going to be interesting, I think, because the news is going to have to figure it out, you know? Because breaking news has always, you know, you don't want to get scooped, and they're getting scooped over and over again by Twitter. What else? What else? Let's see. I think that's most of it. I think we did most of that stuff. So that's the news. Okay, I think the media is responsible to fact check before airing. Yeah, not so for Twitters. That is a good point, Chris. So that's what we're going to have to deal with is, like, you know, they're going to have to figure out because many things have been incorrectly posted on Twitter. Many people who have not died have been declared dead on Twitter. And so maybe it's okay, you know, maybe we don't mind. But I don't know. I think I would be concerned if I was the AP, for example, that I'm getting scooped by people that are hacks and nobody cares if their news is accurate or not. So I don't know. Okay, let's imagine this. Let's imagine a world without news sources, right? We've snapped our fingers and poof, there are no longer any legitimate news sources, okay? I don't know why that happened, but in my imaginary situation, it happens, okay? So, all we have to rely on are citizen journalists. And you might think, oh, well, that's terrifying, because how are we going to know if the news is factual? Well, you definitely can know because there are citizen fact checkers. So, you know, somebody says Charlie Sheen is dead, and like one of his friends says, no, actually he's sitting right here, he's quite alive. And then that's what gets passed around, you know? I mean, maybe there's a picture of Charlie Sheen with, you know, proof that he's alive. And so what happens, I find, in social media circles is that things are sometimes initially incorrectly posted, but the truth comes out. And so I feel that is the concern, that I'm okay with that for some reason. You know, if somebody tells me Charlie Sheen is dead, okay, and I see it on Twitter, and you know, nobody else has verified that. I've seen it from one person, right? And I think Charlie Sheen is not dead. I think he's quite alive and crazy still. But if, you know, but I mean it with suspicion, like, really? So let me see if I can find that out, you know? And then maybe if in my imaginary world where there's no real news sources, maybe I go to Google and I see if other people are talking about it, or I go to search.twitter.com and I see if other people are talking about it. I believe that citizen journalism with citizen fact-checking is a reality, and it could really happen. And I will leave you with my last thought on this is that this is happening in photography right now. Most photography is happening from a citizen journalism perspective. Photographers have gotten decimated by the internet. Great photographers are literally becoming starving artists because of the internet. People do not hire photographers. They go to agencies that have photographers all around the world, and they get their photos from those places now because it's way cheaper. And so that is, and so consequently, you're seeing things, you know, from citizen journalists. So, so iPhone picture of space shuttle. Here's a very, very famous picture. Show you this. So this right here was a woman that took a picture of, I think, the last space shuttle from her plane, out of her window. And it gained a tremendous amount of exposure. Very incredibly powerful. Just an iPhone picture from an amateur. Or most famous picture of Abu Ghraib, right? Abu Ghraib, oops, sorry. Arias, hold on. Photos. So the most memorable picture, yes, right here. This picture. Shot by a military person, not a professional photographer. Powerful, striking image. Shot by an amateur. And what you have to understand is that the power of photography is the subject, right? I mean, anybody could have shot this, and anybody did shoot it, right? And but it's the image that is so unbelievably burning. You know, it is not the great photographer. Could a great photographer have positioned this better? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, could they have done this better? This picture seems perfect to me, and so I just, you know, you should realize that photography has become citizenized. Even professional photographers are now basically citizen journalists that, for the most part, make their money like shooting weddings. You know, so I can see where news media will go to citizen journalists. You know, it's just going to come down to that because everything's going to be cheaper, and so it's I believe all heading to this. You know, so at any rate, we don't need to leave our. You know, let's go back to you know, a picture of a kitty cat or something, something less depressing. But yes, so please go over to Pinterest, check it out. It's beautiful stuff, just gorgeous. Look at this. Here's a bed out in the open. What is this? What is this? I don't even know what this is, but man, it's gorgeous, right? So at any rate, yeah, awesome stuff. There are a lot of professional-looking photos on Pinterest, right? Yeah, that's interesting too. So that, you know, this could be the thing where you do indeed need a professional photographer to come in and make these pictures beautiful, because that's the one thing I'm noticing on Pinterest. These are gorgeous, gorgeous photos. Just, heart-stopping practically, you know? All right, everybody. As awesome as I was hoping. You guys are the best. Love seeing you guys. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I hope it's beautiful in California. Yeah, and maybe that's where the pro photographers are getting work. You know, that's very true. That you might see people saying, look, I need you to come and shoot my office really professionally. I need beautiful work. So that could be that you know, bloggers seem to be successful with beautiful photos. Yes, that's right. I agree. All right, everybody. You guys are the best. Have a fantastic weekend. Do something awesome, and I will see you all, I think, yeah, I'll be right back here. Same place, same time, same station. Friday Internet Marketing, next Friday. All right, everybody, have a great, great weekend, and take care. Bye now. See ya.